This program is brought to you by the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC.
This is NDDC Today.
Hello and welcome to the program. Fighting corruption, they say, is difficult, not only in Nigeria, but indeed in other climes of the world. And for a government agency such as the NDDC, the case is not any different. It is on this premise that recently the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, has been advised to inaugurate an anti-corruption transparency unit, ACTU, to assist in enthroning transparency in the interventionist agency. This piece of advice was given to the management of the commission during a two-day sensitization workshop for public servants in the NDDC in Port Harcourt. Delta State is one of the leading oil-producing states among the constituent states that make up the Niger Delta. The NDDC has always made its presence felt in Delta State through various projects such as roads and electricity. The Imo State University Alumni Association recently honored the NDDC Director of Corporate Affairs, Dr. Ibitoye Abosade, with a Corporate Governance Award. We bring you these highlights and more in today's package of the program. I am Adobe Alex Oni. The Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, says the forensic audit ordered by President Muhammadu Buhari for the commission is a solution to several years of decay and challenges of underdevelopment in the Niger Delta region. Speaking during a two-day sensitization workshop for public servants in NDDC in Port Harcourt recently, the Commission's interim administrator, Dr. Effiong Akwa, said that one of the biggest challenges to achieving organizational goals is the lack of transparency and integrity. The NDDC boss stated that the workshop is part of ongoing efforts through the institution of the forensic audit into the activities of the NDDC from inception to date to offer a lasting solution to the socio-economic challenges of Niger Delta region and Nigeria. Our correspondent was at the workshop and filed in this report.
The Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, says that as a follow-up to the forensic audit of the commission, which was concluded recently, it will continue to work towards ensuring transparency in discharging its mandate to the people of the Niger Delta region. Speaking during a two-day sensitization workshop for public servants in the NDDC in Port Harcourt, the Commission's interim administrator, Dr. Effiong Akwa, stated that one of the biggest challenges to achieving organizational goals was lack of transparency and integrity. Akwa stated that the workshop is part of ongoing efforts initiated by President Muhammadu Buhari through the institution of the forensic audit into the activities of the Niger Delta Development Commission from inception to make the Commission better prepared to discharge its mandate to the Niger Delta region and Nigeria as a whole.
I'm quoting the words of Mr. President. Some critical reforms were embarked upon, part of which was a holistic reform of the NDDC for greater service delivery for the people of the region. To achieve this, I reassigned the supervision of the NDDC to the Honorable Minister of Niger Delta Affairs for administrative efficiency. Second was the appointment of forensic auditors to review the operations of the Commission from inception to 2019 and to ensure that the appropriations made to NDDC are commensurate with what is on ground. End of quote.
He stated that the core objective of the workshop is not just to reorientate the participants to a new ideology of transparency and integrity, but to offer them knowledge and skills required to work more effectively. Akwa observed that the workshop will help to create a new zeal among staff of the NDDC, encouraging them to become champions for transparency at all procedural and structural levels of work in the Commission. The NDDC boss emphasized that the Commission must be willing to bring change to the Niger Delta region in order to fulfill its mandate. Rounding off his speech, Effiong Akwa said that the federal government under President Buhari and the supervising minister of the NDDC, Senator Godswill Akpabio, is keen to establish within the Commission a new attitude towards the duties within the NDDC. In his presentation, the Chairman Code of Conduct Bureau, Professor Mohammed Issa, said that corruption is a worldwide phenomenon and regrets that Nigeria is usually presented as a country with a high index of that malady. Speaking on the topic, asset declaration is a variable instrument to prevent corruption in public service. Professor Issa remarked that Nigeria has established institutions meant to check corruption practices in public service.
A Code of Conduct Bureau, which was established as far back as 1979 under the 1999 Constitutions under Section 153 of the Constitution. The Code of Conduct Bureau is given a mandate from 1997 and 1999 Constitution through to all constitutions that has been retained with that mandate up to 1999 Constitution as altered today. And the mandate is in Part 1 of Paragraph 3 of the third schedule, Part 1 of the third schedule to the Constitution. By this Part 1 of the third schedule to the Constitution, the Code of Conduct Bureau has been mandated to administer asset declaration.
He said that as societies are becoming sophisticated, it is important for these institutions to focus on specialized ways of fighting corruption, noting that there was a need for more sophisticated institutions to address the new challenges. These evolving trends, he remarked, led to the establishment of the Independent Corrupt Practices Commission, ICPC, and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, in addition to the Code of Conduct Bureau, which are already in place. In his own presentation, the Zonal Commander EFCC Port Harcourt, Mr. Aliyu Naibi, representing the Chairman of the Commission, Mr. Abdul Rashid Bawa, defines corruption as abuse of public office for private gain. He detailed various forms of corruption in public service.
Corporate entity bribe officials to get lucrative contract or job is another form of corruption. Then we have other forms of corruption that are many at individual levels. Misuse of official vehicles is a corruption. When you have official vehicle and instead of you to use it official for official work, you take it to your farm, you take it to your village, you give it to your wife to go and do a lot of things. It's a form of corruption. When you misuse office equipment, office materials, it's a form of corruption. When you appropriate public asset for private use, it's a form of corruption. When you partake in influence peddling, I know this, I'm related to this, I can get you this, I can get you that. All these are forms of corruption. But more importantly, abandoning project you started is a form of corruption as well.
The NDDC is laying a foundation to sustain transparency and compliance to Nigeria's Code of Conduct rules and regulations. The aim of the workshop is to ensure that the Commission is better placed to deliver on its mandate, particularly following the just concluded forensic audit of its operations. From policy and programs implementation to project delivery, Delta State is a major oil-producing state in the Niger Delta, and the NDDC has been active in the state through its various projects spread across communities in that state. Our correspondent was in Delta State recently and brought back this update of some NDDC projects in the state.
One of the functions of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, according to the Act establishing it, is to conceive, plan and implement in accordance with set rules and regulations, projects and programs for the sustainable development of the Niger Delta in every imaginable field of development best suited for the region. This mandate is carried out by NDDC as an interventionist agency in conjunction with other tiers of government to help accelerate infrastructural and human development in the region. Delta State, one of the mandate states in the Niger Delta, has continued to benefit from the development projects of NDDC. The NDDC has been able to achieve a lot in Delta State despite the limited resources at its disposal, be it in the areas of road construction, agriculture, canalization, erosion control, buildings, bridges, education, skill acquisition, electrification, and many more. The effect and impact of the interventionist work of the NDDC in Delta State cannot be underestimated, as virtually all sectors that make life worth living in every local government area of the state have and are still getting the attention of the NDDC. In Burutu local government area, the Niger Delta Development Commission has completed the emergency repairs of failed and unmotorable sections of Chief Ambake Deremo Road in Keabodo community. The road, which is divided into lots 1 and 2, has lot 1, an asphaltic pavement road with a distance of 3.15 kilometers, a width of 7.3 meters, and comes with a drain of 3.15 kilometers. Lot 2 has a concrete pavement road with a distance of 3.2 kilometers. The road, which is 100% complete, is now in use and has eased the transportation difficulties experienced in the past between the people of Keabodo community and other neighboring areas. With a history that spans over 200 years, the Keabodo people are mainly fishermen. The construction of this road has made a significant impact on the livelihood of the people, as they now have easy access to the rivers and farmlands. The road has also impacted on the socio-economic lives of the people in the area.
Gulebri is your speaking language, but just because we are here, just the end of the Ijo, as government has divided the places, or that is local government and all these things. And people who are very close to us now, they are Robo, then we begin to intermarry with them. That is why we begin to speak Ijo, because we don't have the father's tongue, we have the mother's tongue. So all the children begin to speak Robo.
Several other projects embarked upon by the NDDC in the community have also been completed as a result of the hospitality of the Keabodo people.
Yes, we are hospitable. We're hospitable. Keabodo is unlike other communities, because when an atmosphere is tensed up, when there's no peace, then there's no room for development. So we try as much as possible. Not even now, it has been on. We try as much as possible to create an enabling environment, peaceful environment.
It links us to different places, to different communities. In our business, we promote our business, because sometimes we walk in the river, come out. This is the road to come out. So even to build houses, it links them to make them to come and build their houses, buy land, develop the place. Keabodo will become big. So we thank them.
But like Oliver Twist, the Keabodo community are still asking for more projects which will directly impact on the lives and conditions of the people to be sited in their domain.
NDDC should try more for us. I'll be trying, and they should try more. This is where I work. I know them, and this is a good place to work. And with the NDDC, well, I've not been seeing this thing before, but when they establish NDDC, we begin to see a lot of things. Most road around this area was done by NDDC, and we appreciate. The Almighty Father will bless people who are working there and the NDDC itself.
We can only thank them. They should come and do more. They should come and do more, because we need their assistance. Without them, we cannot have this type of road. So we thank them. They should come and do more.
Another developmental project carried out by the Niger Delta Development Commission in Delta State is the emergency repairs of failed and unmotorable sections of Ireni to Iyede Road in Ugeli North Local Government Area. The 2-kilometer long road, complemented with 4 kilometers long drainage system, is now complete and is already in use. Before the execution of the project, the condition of this road was a major threat to the people of Ireni and Iyede and other users who have had their farmlands located along this axis. It was also a death trap for motorists as erosion had washed off the surface, leaving a muddy surface that was difficult to drive or even walk on.
If we dey go farm now with the machine, bicycle, Lego, with the wakana, je, no wahala. So if we don't follow, no problem.
Naturally, I used to pass this road before. By that time, the road was so very bad. But present now, when I come to see the road is very, very good. I like the way they do it.
Still in Delta State, the NDDC has carried out emergency repairs of failed and unmotorable sections of Court 4 Road and environs in Warri South Local Government Area. The road consists of other offshoots, namely the Court 4 Road, London Oki Road, Jar Avenue, New World Road, Ukerede Uropo Road, and Old Palace Uburi Road. It is an asphaltic road with a length of 3.35 kilometers and a width of 7.3 meters. The work executed here includes sclarification of failed sections, evacuation of topsoil and unsuitable material, replacement of unsuitable material, sand, cement stabilization, and laying of asphalt. Work on the road has been completed and it now serves as an access route for residents and other road users in the area to connect to other streets.
We are very impressed and we are happy about it because when NDDC come and carry out a repair here and the work was very done, the work was very good.
Before the intervention, the road was in a state of disrepair, making it impossible for motorists and pedestrians alike. The completion of Court 4 Road and other adjoining roads have really brought about the much needed transformation of the area. This teacher applauded the NDDC for a job well done and says that students now get easy access to their various schools in the area.
Everybody like good thing. They really appreciate the NDDC. They appreciate the initiative of this road and even the credible leaders that have to make sure this vision come to reality. Coming to my school is very easy. Parents doesn't have problem of having hold up or having pothole or having flat tires or even having water entering their passing through water as it ought to be before. I think this has been a good development and also a greater improvement for the environment and the community at large.
Another road that has received the attention of the NDDC in Delta State is the Prince Kowo Road of Omagege Street Court Road in Ovie Local Government Area. The poor condition of the road in the past had inhibited the development of the area before the NDDC intervened. Despite the fact that the road has not yet been completed, even in its present state, this road has opened up the whole area leading to other adjoining streets. Work executed on this road so far include site clearance, sand filling, excavation of topsoil, filling with approved granular materials. For years, the experience of residents of Prince Kowo Road have been a harrowing one, as the road was filled with potholes and was virtually impassable due to constant flooding.
Well, for a couple of years, almost more than 1 decade ago, we've been suffering a serious waterlog in this environment, especially this road that is not motorable. And when you look from the S3 end down to the other side, you saw that before now there was no road. We walk with our barefoot. Sometimes when you look at our verandas, you see rain boots and all that we use in walking, because it's always waterlogged, occupied with water. It's not accessible, it's not motorable. Even it's not even advisable then for anybody to come and stay within this environment.
And during the rainy season, the problem of residents was worsened by constant flooding, as they were unable to get to their various adjoining streets until the NDDC came to their rescue with the repairs of this road.
There's a demarcation, there's a big gutter between this part and that part. So during the rain season, when the rain comes, everywhere is flooded. We had to go through the other routes. But since NDDC came and they did it, we can now easily go to our homes and access the place with ease.
With the successful completion of this road, it now serves as a shorter route to many areas within the neighborhood.
The road is very nice, very nice. It's very nice. It's a shortcut to where I'm living. And I do pass here all the time. At times when I'm coming back from my children's school, I pass this place because it's very short to where I'm living.
Still in Obey local government area, the NDDC has completed the emergency repairs of failed and unmutable sections of Dominic Onyeya Road and its environs. The road, which was practically unmutable in the past, is now the pride of the people of the area, and it is 3.53 kilometers long with a width of 7.3 meters wide. Work that was done here includes site clearing, sand filling, removal of topsoil and filling with materials, and asphalting the road. This motorist expresses his happiness for the execution of the project and says that the road was in a state of disrepair until the NDDC came to fix it, and it now serves as an access route to the refinery road.
Very good, it's very good. Before, our car got damaged here because of there are many potholes here and there. But for now, I believe God have helped us through this company to at least get it. If I want to go out now to the other side of it, I wouldn't like to follow the go slow there. I'll just follow this road, cross the other end, to the away I go.
From road projects to electricity, in Patani local government area of Delta State, the Niger Delta Development Commission has carried out the provision and installation of a 7.5 MVA by 3311 kV injection substation. The scope of work carried out here includes the provision of a 7.5 MVA by 3311 kV injection substation to include the following upgrade of 11 kV network to the 33 kV and the rehabilitation of the existing 33 kV link between Ugeli and Patani and its maintenance to Eroa community. While the work done includes the completion of an upgrade of 84 spans and 30 spans of existing 11 kVA and 0.415 kV, which is a service line, the supply and installation of 150 number of street lights, housing services for 200 customers, and the installation of 6 numbers of 500 kVA by 33 0.415 kV transformers in Patani and Eroa communities. The NDDC electrification project in Patani is now 100% complete, and the people are happy about the NDDC's gesture to repair and upgrade the electricity system for the community.
There was electrification in this area for a very long time. When about 2 years ago, the NDDC, some persons come to work here that they are from NDDC. They have a contract to renew some poles, the wires. They change all the wires. I mean the high tension. They change all the high tension, change some insulators, then the cross arms too.
Some communities in Delta State feeling the joy of having good roads and electricity projects in their domain, courtesy NDDC. Like we've always said on this program, it does not take much to put smiles on the faces of these people, especially when they see that their basic needs are being taken care of. From projects to awards, and recently the Imo State University Alumni Association honored Director Corporate Affairs of the Commission, Dr. Ibitoye Abosede, at a ceremony held in Port Harcourt. Our correspondent was at the event where he filed in this report.
It was an occasion where notable personalities in society converged for the 4th Annual Global Convention of the Old Students of Imo State University. The event was held in Port Harcourt to chart a way forward in addressing the security challenges facing the nation, using the university community as a rallying point for youth development. At the event, the Imo State University Alumni Association acknowledged individuals who have distinguished themselves in various fields of endeavor, as well as corporate bodies who have helped the community they operate in. One of the recipients of the awards at the ceremony is the NDDC Director Corporate Affairs, Dr. Ibitoye Abosede, who was awarded the Merit Award on Corporate Governance. He expressed his gratitude for the honor done to him. Dr. Abosede dedicated the Merit Award to the NDDC, on whose platform he was able to serve the Niger Delta people. He further stated that as an ambassador of the Imo State University, he will continue to assist the university in both human and infrastructural development. Prior to this award, Dr. Toye Abosede was awarded the Peace Award by the National Association of Niger Delta Students in recognition of his contribution to peace in the Niger Delta. He was also awarded the 21st Century Icon Meritorious Award as a role model to the younger generation in the Niger Delta, among other awards. Other awardees are the River State Commissioner of Police, Mr. Mbuka Friday, as well as Honorable Paul Emezium. Abosede, an active member of several professional bodies, has affiliations with bodies such as Nigeria Union of Journalists, Chartered Institute of Bankers, Chartered Institute of Marketing, Nigeria Institute of Public Relations, Fellow Institute of Strategic Management, Associate Member, Advertising Practitioners Council of Nigeria, among others. In his goodwill message, the National Chairman, Association of Nigerian Universities Alumni, urged members to stay connected to the university and one another.
A well-deserved honor, you would say. Congratulations to Dr. Abosede. Well, it's on that note we draw the curtain on this week's episode of the program. We hope to come your way same time next week when we continue to beam our searchlight on happenings at the NDDC. From me and the production crew, it's good night.